desert sun will burn you clean, but it ain't touched the stain from what I've seen. You took my share and you shot my friend. Said you'd see me at the bitter end. Well, the bitter end is drawing near. I'm the only thing you'll ever fear. Oh, I'm walking a path to the gallows light, a ghost in the wind, a fear in the night. Every town I pass is a tombstone grave. I'm headed to a place where the debt's been paid, and this trail I ride is a river of bones, built on the lies and the cruelest stone. The smoke from my pistol hangs in the air for every whisper and every prayer. You thought you could vanish right off unseen, but the devil himself ain't half so mean. I've tasted the dust, I've felt the rain, and it all feels sweet compared to the pain. Oh, I'm walking a path to the gallows light, a ghost in the wind, a fear in the night. Every town I pass is a tombstone grave. I'm headed to a place where the debt's been paid, and this trail I ride is a river of bones, built on the lies and the cruelest stone. There's no turning back, no second chance, just the rhythm of my final dance. The buzzards are circling, calling your name, to the ash of a life and a righteous flame. I see your face in every empty glass, a twisted memory, a poison past. I hear your laughter on the wind so cold, a story of treachery, a tale untold. But the truth is written in the blood I spill, a promise whispered on a lonely hill. Oh, the river flows with 1,000 sins, and your time is close. The punishment begins. Oh, the river of bones, is closing in. I hear the sound of 100 hooves on broken ground. My pistol's hot, my hand is sore. I can't run from this hell no more. This dusty canyon's where the journey ends, with a righteous bullet for my so-called friends. I've seen the sunset on 1,000 sins, but this is the place where the judgment begins. They say the devil loves a desperate plea, so I'll make my bargain for the world to see. One last shot, one last bloody cry. I'm not going to heaven, but I ain't gonna die. This is the moment, this is the final fight against the black of day and the white of night. The rifle fire sings a hateful tune beneath the sliver of a crescent moon. Every rock is a fortress, every bush a shield on this lonely, unforgiving field. I'm outnumbered, I'm out of luck, but I'll give them hell for every single buck. I've lived my life like a burning brand, and I'll die right here on this cursed land. They say the devil loves a desperate plea, so I'll make my bargain for the world to see. One last shot, one last bloody cry. I'm not gonna heaven, but I ain't gonna die. This is the moment, this is the final fight against the black of day and the white of night. I hear the preacher yelling my name, shouting words of fire and of shame. He talks of salvation, of a peaceful grave, but the only soul I'm trying to save is my own from this hell I have made. There's no turning back, no surrender to make, only the lives that are mine to take. I see the fire gleaming in their eyes, and I'll send their righteous souls to the skies. They offer me mercy, a final chance, but all I see is a coward's dance. They can have my body, this weathered shell, but they won't get my soul. I'll send it to hell. Let them take my life, let the buzzards feed. It's a small price to pay for the blood they need. This is the devil's bargain, the one I'll keep, the one I'll take before I sleep. It's the devil's bargain, oh, the devil's bargain. You won't take me alive.
They lowered the pine box down in the clay. I stood by the grave with nothing to say. The preacher spoke words and the townsfolk cried, but the fire in my heart was a burning tide. I felt the dust settle on my black legs, and I saw the devil in my own reflection's face. So I traded my sorrow for a pistol's weight, and I'll hunt them down, I'll seal their fate. This black veil I wore to mourn my man is a shadow I cast on this cursed land. I'm a ghost in the dust with a six-gun in my hand, and justice will come just as I planned. The wanted posters hang on every wall. I learned their faces, one and all. I sold the land, the house, the rings, for a steady horse and a rifle that sings. They thought they killed all that was good and true, but they lit a flame that's burning through. So I traded my sorrow for a pistol's weight, and I'll hunt them down, I'll seal their fate. This black veil I wore to mourn my man is a shadow I cast on this cursed land. I'm a ghost in the dust with a six-gun in my hand. Justice will come just as I planned. Some folks call me a widow, some call me a fool, but I'm just a woman following a different rule. They'll find no mercy in my cold hard gaze, just a righteous fury in a smoky haze. I'm the law on these roads and the law of the dead. For the final price they'll have to pay. I found the last one in a dusty town, stared him in the eye as he went down. His blood on my hands was a bitter kiss, but it didn't fill the hollow emptiness. The hunt is over, the vengeance is through, and all that's left is this ghost that used to be you. Now the veil hangs silent and the six-gun is cold. The final chapter of my story is told. I am a ghost with no one to mourn, just a soul in the dust, weathered and worn. And justice, it came, but my name is just a name. Now the hunt is done.
a tin star to my chest one day. Said, keep this town from the wicked sway. Well, I took the pay and I took the truck. Then I kicked a man's face in the back alley duck. They pray to God and they pray for the law, but the only thing I listen to is the blood I draw. Yeah, the badges of promise I pretend to keep, but the blade is the secret I bury so deep. One says I'm the light, one says I'm the shade. The only real law is the one I have made. I'm a wolf in a suit, a righteous disguise, with the devil's own hunger in these cold eyes. I caught a thief with a sack of gold, a story as old as the lies they told. He begged for mercy, he begged to be free. Said, turn me in, don't you murder me. I just smiled at him and said with a sneer, the only law around here is fear. Yeah, the badges of promise I pretend to keep, but the blade is the secret I bury so deep. One says I'm the light, one says I'm the shade. The only real law is the one I have made. I'm a wolf in a suit, a righteous disguise, with the devil's own hunger in these cold eyes. They shake my hand and they call me sir. A pretty lie they all whisper and stir. They pretend to be clean and pray to the sun, but they whisper my name when the deed is done. They want a hero, come save their hide, but they're all just wolves with nowhere to hide. They talk of justice, they talk of a soul, but this broken world can't ever be whole. You can't fight a monster with a gentle hand. You gotta be the wickedest man in this land. So they gave me a star, a hollow sign, while the power to punish is truly all mine. Yeah, the badge and the blade, the promises I made, the promises I broke. The town is scared, but they don't know why. rest on my soul of dusty trails and losing control. Another saloon, another lie. I see your face in every stranger's eye. Oh, the trail runs on, a ribbon of gray. Can't outrun the ghost of yesterday. Got nothing but this old saddle cane and the dust and regret that haunt this place. Every mile I ride, I feel your name, whispering low, a burning flame. The harmonica wails a mournful tune beneath the cold and silver moon. It tells a story I can't forget of a moment lost in a heart's deep debt. This lonesome trail's my jail, this horse my cell. I'm just a shadow trapped in my own hell. Oh, the trail runs on, a ribbon of gray. Can't outrun the ghost of yesterday. Got nothing but this old saddle case and the dust and regret that haunt this place. Every mile I ride, I feel your name, whispering low, a burning flame. They say a man can change his name, but his soul stays locked in the fire and flame. I've tried to bury it deep in the sand, but it claws its way out across this land. I'm a walking shadow, a hollow sound, buried deep in this lonely, broken ground. Moonshine burns and the liquor bites. I'm just chasing echoes in these lantern lights. I see your smile on a wanted sign, a twisted memory, a cruel design. This whiskey river can't wash me clean from the wickedest truth I've ever seen. Oh, the dust and regret left a scar I can't forget. It's the only friend I've got, the only lesson I've been taught, just the dust and regret. Just the dust and regret. Left me nothing but dust and regret. stars glow and the firelights gleam. Just one more night of fading dream. I hear the whispers of the hanging tree, a final debt for a man like me. Stone floors cold, this bed of hay feels just like home at the close of day. This is the last hour I'll ever know, watching the final embers glow. On the wall, and the last sun I'll ever see before I fall. I made, the whiskey rivers and the games I played. The dusty trails and the empty town, the stolen gold and the fallen crown. Long ride with nothing but a bullet deep inside. This is the last hour I'll ever know, watching the final embers glow. On the wall, and the last sun I'll ever see before I fall. Crickets sang a lonely tune to the silent watch of a cold, pale moon. I think of a woman I once knew, sleeping soundly and good and true. She won't shed a tear for a man like me, just another ghost on a gallows tree. The preacher came, he spoke of grace, said there's a light in this dark, cold place. But I know the truth written on my soul. Some men are born without being whole. The sun will rise on a world without me. Oh, the last sun I'll see. It's just for me.